Hi there, I'm Michael with Etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Ark drop-down corner RV stabilizing jack kit. This kit is going to come with 2 of these jacks as well as a winding handle to raise and lower them. These jacks are stabilizer jacks, so they're going to allow your chassis to move less. Once you get to your destination, you'll lower these down and they'll kind of give you a little bit more stability for your camper so that you're not having that rocking sensation as you're moving around in your camper. These are not designed to lift any weight, so they're not going to be lifting jacks, so keep that in mind. Make sure that you're getting the right jack for your needs. These jacks are really nice. One thing I like about them, they have these nice wide feet, so even if you are setting up on soft earth, they're not going to sink in. They're about 6 inches wide by about 6 inches tall, so nice wide foot there. They do pivot, so even if you are setting up on unlevel ground, these will accommodate so that you always have sure footing there. As far as our height goes, when we have it fully retracted like it is now, it sits about 16.5 inches. So pretty compact, easy to transport. And then when we have it fully extended, it's right about 24.5 inches. It's right about 2 feet in total height. So you can kind of see the difference between our extended and retracted options there. As far as getting these mounted in place, it's going to be very, there's a lot of options for you. So on this plate up here that I'm going to take off real fast, this is your Weld-On plate. It's connected with these long bolts. This can be welded onto the chassis of your camper. That way, if you ever need to take the jack off, if one of the components were to fail or something, you need to replace the jack, you can just remove those bolts and remove the jack from that Weld-On plate. You won't have to worry about breaking your welds or anything like that. Alternatively, if you don't like welding, you can just discard this Weld-On plate and then drill a couple of holes in the top of the jack there and bolt this in place. So either option will work. Just a matter of preference, up to you which one you prefer, but once you have this plate where you want it, it is very easy to put these bolts back in and get those nuts on the end. They tighten down with a 13mm wrench and socket. Another really nice feature is this adjustable mechanism here. So it's got a nice wide handle, very easy to grip, and then you simply pull back on it. It's spring loaded, so those pins will disengage and it will allow this head to pivot. There's multiple locations that it can lock into to maximize the angles that you're working with. But then when you want to retract it, put it away, it will sit up there like that. So once you have this welded in place, this will be sitting parallel to your chassis. And so it will sit up nice and tight. And you can see that our foot here does automatically kind of drop down like that. But as you're traveling down the road, that might bounce around a lot. One of the nice features of this, you can close the handle to get access to your port here. And if you retract this enough, it will lock that foot in place so that it's not going to wobble around and move. I could actually probably tighten that down just a little bit more. But you also have these pads on either side that are going to help prevent that metal on metal contact. So even if this is just a little bit loose, it won't make as much noise. So that will help as we're traveling down the road, not having to worry about the noise that's rattling around down there, because there won't be any. This does have a black powder coat finish to it, so it's going to be nice and rust and corrosion resistant. So it should do a good job, hold up well for a long time. And this handle is very easy to use. Just as you see me do, just kind of get it in place there. It's got a twisting knob on the end and then a grip here in the middle, so very easy to extend our jack and retract it again. So if you're looking for a stabilizing jack set, I'd say this is going to be a great option for you. It's got a lot of nice features to it, and the weld-on plate or bolting on option should fit for just about any application out there. So that's going to complete our look for today. This set is the 2-foot set. There is a slightly larger set as well that we have available here at Etrailer.com. So if this isn't going to extend as far as you need it to, I'd recommend you checking that one out. It might better suit your needs. So that's going to complete our look for today. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm Michael with Etrailer.com, and we'll see you next time.